Hello summoners, welcome back to another damage comparison video. This one is going to be between Silver Centurion and Iron Man Infinity War. Now I am going to explain how Silver Centurion works and my review initial thoughts on him. I would say that he is not an easy character to play, and he has a lot of potential, but reaching that potential is very RNG. I don't think it's very practical. And in this video I don't like I tried 30-40 minutes getting the best damage possible out of him, and it was just not working. So I did something which is going to be more practical, something more realistic, and his damage output is still really good. And I can say the same for Iron Man Infinity War, which might shock some people, but with the Stealth Suit Spider-Man synergy, and that synergy, all it does is increases the duration, so it makes him less stressful to play. And I really wish Silver Centurion had a similar synergy, but let me just explain how he works. So the first thing you're probably going to notice is that this guy, he has a permanent armor up buff, which is always nice, not something very uncommon these days. We have seen a lot of characters recently who have either access to very frequent armor ups or just straight up permanent armor up. He also does not crit, as you can see. Probably there are no yellow numbers here, which is again not a bad thing. You might think that that's a bad thing, but there are situations where this might come in very useful. A good example would be the flow node. So there, if you crit, you give the opponent power. So with a character like him or Guardian or Crossbones, you don't crit, so no power gain for the opponent. Now after this SP3, by the way, SP3 power drain and slow, and his heavy attack also has slow. So basically this guy has a lot of good abilities, but it feels like there's nothing really unique to him. It's like a mix of some really good characters, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But like yeah, there are not that many characters with good slow mechanic. He is one of them. There are not that many characters who doesn't crit, but now he is one of them. And you can say the same for the armor up, I guess. But let me talk about something that is unique. So well, not very unique, but you basically want to be close to the opponent as much as possible. It's never possible to be close to the opponent 100% of the time. You have to waste special attacks in this game. So if you just stay on the opponent all the time, you're probably going to push them to their SP3, which is not good if you don't already know. But basically, once you have this lockdown ready, you want to end your combos with your light attacks that will apply a plasma on the opponent, because well, you have shock on whenever you crit, you basically do a shock, and if you finish the combo with a light attack, you will convert that into a plasma, because the ending by a light attack will apply incinerate. So you can actually from the SP2, if the opponent is immune to either shock or incinerate, you can still get plasma from the SP2, which is kind of cool, because I don't think there are any plasma immune characters in the game. And even there are not that many shock immune or incinerate immune characters either, but still that is a nice ability to have. So while the opponent is locked down, as you can see, the old man Logan, he has 8 plasmas and it's not going down. While locked on is like there is no timer, they look like permanent buffs. During this time you want to do basically medium. The second medium just does a burst of damage based on how many plasmas you have. And like when you have 8, I was getting around 10,000 burst damage, which is nice. And his damage potential overall is pretty nice with the damage over time combined with this. But here I managed to get to lockdown just in time. So now you can see we retain the plasmas, but it's just very hard to do. And I used my SP2 while he was blocking. And also, like, because I was really stressed about getting to my SP2 and using it in time, I didn't manage to get that much extra plasmas by doing full length combos. So kind of stressful character to play if you want to go for max potential, but for what I'm doing here, pretty easy, simple to understand character. Like once you know how he works, not that hard to do, and the damage output is still very respectable. I say it's probably better than a character like Warlock, and he does bring in utility as well. So I'd say solid addition to the tech class. Nothing too unique, but if you get him, you should be happy. That's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Do let me know what you think of this guy in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video. We are aiming to hit 150 likes. That's gonna do it. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye bye.